What's going on YouTube? HB Tech here with a TryHackMe video. Today we're gonna do part 2 of the Linux fundamentals. This is gonna be a 3-part series. Right now we're gonna knock out the second room. Stay tuned and let's learn some Linux fundamentals. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. This is essentially like a brain dump. Hack me, whose password is TryHackMe without the quotation marks. Let's use the IP address of the machine displayed in the card at the top, which is right here. And then we're going to use the user to construct the command to log into the remote machine using SSH. The command to do is SSH, then the username of the account, and then the IP address as listed right there. So just SSH, TryHackMe, and then we're going to do that. And then the IP is 10.27. I'm sorry, 10.10.27. Oh my goodness. And then we got 112. You see how it's right there. Your IP address can be found right there. So, and it updates right here too if once you do it. So we're gonna hit secure. Oh, we already did typed it. Do we want to do this? Yes. Password. The password is TryHackMe. And are we in there? We should convert. Yep, we in there. So logged in. Cool. Wait, when you type password into SSH login prompt, there's no visible feedback. You will not be able to see any text or symbols as you type. It is still working. However, just type the password and log in, just like we did right there. Let's see. Welcome to Ubuntu. Here go the version of it right here. And the software version got documentation support. We can see a couple of analytics. Let's see, while we in here, do ls work? Ls do work, so we can go through a directory. Okay, we might have to do that. Oh, I'm already ahead. Yeah, it wants to do ls. So we got important, my file, my folder, and unknown. So let's see, cd is change directory. So let's see if we do a cd change directory. What's that there? Ls, what's in there? Nothing. So cd. All right, let's go back and let's go ahead and do what they want to do. Majority of the commands allow for argument to be provided. These arguments are affected by a hyphen and certain keywords known as flags or switches. We will later discuss how we can identify what commands allow for arguments to be provided, understanding what these exactly do exactly. When using a command, unless otherwise specified, its default behavior. For example, ls lists the content of the working directory. However, hidden files are not shown. We can use flags and switches to extend the behavior of these commands. Using ls example informs us that there's only one folder. Folder 1 is highlighted and screenshot below. Note that the content, the screenshot are only the examples. I got more, but let me see. Let me do ls-a, ls-a. There's a few more. We got this ... We got badge log. We got logout. We got cache profile. And there's an unknown's already on there. I did look at unknown. Hold on, let's see what's unknown real quick. I'm sorry. Let me see. CD unknown 1. What? Unknown 1. Why isn't it working? I'm looking at CD on no. Oh my goodness, that's for the room. That's no 1. Oh well, whatever, dude. It don't work fine. I don't know. Let's keep going. Then let's see what this help functionality do. Okay. Commands that accept these. Oh wait, let's see what A is. I'm so sorry, I'm skipping. However, after using the A argument short for all, we now suddenly have an output with a few more files and folders such as hidden folder. I'm sorry, files and folders with the with the dot are hidden files. Okay, so dot hidden file. So any folder or file that had the dot is a hidden file. Okay, so let me see. Hidden file. Okay, hidden. It's all the one that spawned in that wasn't there before it hidden. Y'all was there already. Okay, cool. There's a help command. You got almost all, which is funny. You got escape, ignore backups, color, directory, classify, file type, format, full time, and you got groups. Okay, cool. That's for the help. Quick overview. It's some more on here. They ain't list all of them because it's a lot. This option is in fact a format output of what is called the man page, short for manual, was content documentation for Linux command and applications. So you can do man ls, so man ls. This is a manual page for great source for information between commands and application available on both Linux machine, which is accessible on machines itself and online. Let's hit that real quick. To access the documentation, we can use a man command, manual, and then provide the command we want to read the documentation for. For our ls example, we would use man ls. We reviewed the manual page for ls like so. Okay, here go right here. It's a light. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. I like this. It's a light in here. Okay, we hit Q to quit. Cool. We out there. We did this. We did the manual page. Could we use man ls right here for the manual page? The ls command. What is directory? I'm sorry. What is directional arrow key will we use to navigate down the manual page? I get one. It's not one. Okay, well let me see then. I guess I didn't check that. I scrolled. Wait, what directional key? Directional arrow key? Let me put this up. But this is down. The directional arrow key. It'll be down. What flag should we use to make it readable?
It took me a little minute to figure this part out because it didn't exactly just show the answer.
Readable. That's what we did before, huh? Let me see. I did ls. It said something about making it more readable. Here, let's go back and reflect. We haven't reviewed. Oh, I should use help. Human readable. I should just use that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did it say in here? Nah, H not in here. Wow, it was right here. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, now I know. We cover some of the most fundamental commands when interacting with the file system on the Linux machine. For example, we cover how to list and find the content of folders using ls and find and navigating to the file system using cd. And talked about that we did before. In this test, we're going to learn some more commands for interacting with the file system to allow us to create files and folders, move files and folders, delete files and folders. More specifically, the following commands: command touch, make directory, cp, move, remove file. Here goes the full name. The purpose: to create file, create a folder, create a copy a file to folder, move the file or folder, remove, and determine the type of it. Okay. Pro tip. Similarly, using the cat, we can provide full file path. In example, directory / directory 2 / no for all these commands. Okay, so creating files and folders on the Linux is a simple process. We will cover creating a file. The touch command is takes exactly one argument, the name we want to give the file we create. For example, we can create the file note by using touch note. It's worth noting that the touch simply creates a blank for a file. You can use commands like echo or text editors such as nano to add content to a blank file. Okay, so that's why we in here. Let's go touch. Oh, can't spell. Touch note. Okay, it works. So do ls. Note is in there. Okay, so I see it now. A similar process for making a folder, which is just involved with using mkdir, does make directory command, and again providing the name that we want to assign to the directory. For example, create the directory, my directory, using mk my directory. So we're gonna do my directory. Okay, so that's why I messed up. I don't have it look. Okay, mk my directory, dir cotf. Okay, is made. Cool. ls again. My directory, my folder. Okay, so I have a directory, then I have folder. So rm is extraordinary out of the commands that we covered so far. You can simply remove the files by using rm. However, if you're provided with a capital R switch along the name of the directory you wish to remove, so rm note, nope, is, let me see, ls. Okay, it's gone. That's cool. Now let's do rm. Yeah, with the capital R. This is how you get rid of directories. Okay, my directory, the capital R, ls. That's gone. Cool. Copying files and moving is important functionality on the Linux machine, starting with the CP. This command takes two arguments: the name of the existing file and the name of which we want to copy it onto. CP copies the entire content of that one file and sends to the other one. So cool, let's do CP. I deleted notes. Let me see, note to note to. Yeah, they ain't gonna let me do it because I don't have them. So let's do touch note. Make that one, then let's do a touch note 2, do that one, then let's do a CP note to note 2. Okay, now I did ls. Okay, now they both in there. Now they want me to do a note 3, so let's do a note 3 real quick. Touch note 3. So now I got a note 3. Let's double check. I got a note 3. Now let's do a MV note 2 to note 3. Okay, let me read it. Moving a file take 2 arguments like this copy command. However, rather than copy and creating a new file, MV will merge and modify the second file that we provide as an argument. Not only can you use MV to move folders, but you can rename the file or folder. For example, screenshot below. We are renaming file 2 to be renamed file 3 now with the content. Okay, so let me see. Did I do it right? Let me see. ls. Okay, cool. Determine the file type. What is often misleading and often catches people out? Presumptions. I'm sorry, I can't say it. From files as well as where their purpose or content may be. Files usually have an extension to make this easier. For example, text files usually have an extension of txt, but this is not necessary. So far, the files we are used in this example haven't had extension. While knowing the context of the file is there, we don't really know its purpose. Enter file command. The command only take one argument. For example, we use file to confirm whether the note file in our example is indeed a text. So let's do file and note. So do file, note. Note is empty, and that's that type of. So can I change it? So how do I change it? All right, hold on. Let me go to this. How would you create a new file named new note? A new file named new note. I did a file. That's a directory. They just want a file, not a folder. You'll do touch new note. Okay, on the deployable machine, what type of file? 091 and TryHackMe home directory. Okay, so then I'll do. Let me see. File unknown. They tell me actually ain't no folder. Tell me this time. ASC II text. How will we move the file? Okay, do MV my file. My folder. Where are the contents of this folder? Cat. Oh shit, I'm doing this wrong, my fault. Cat, my folder. To directory. There you go. THM. There go flags. THM. File. System. Bracket. As you can see right here. I used the cat command, which was able to let me pull my file out there. And that's how I was able to get the content right there. Continue to apply your knowledge to practice the command strings test. Damn, I got it. I did everything they want me to do. We can move forward, keep going. As you would have already by now, certain users cannot access certain files or folders. We previously explored some commands that can be used to determine what assets we have and where it should lead us. In our previous tasks, we learned how to extend the use of commands through flags and switches. Take example the ls command, which lists the content of the current directory. When using the L switch, -L, we can see 10 columns such as screenshot below. However, they're only interested in the first 3. So ls-lh. I'll take this off. I'm sorry. ls-lh. Okay. Booyah. So we can see, although intimidating, these 3 columns are very important in determining certain characteristics of a file or folder and whether or not we should have access to it. A file folder can have a couple of characteristics that determine both what actions are allowed and what user or group has the ability to perform the given action, such as read, write, and execute, using SU to switch to user 2. So let me see, SU user 2.